You should be watching.
Hey, it's been a minute since we covered some official Dragon Ball SH Figuarts news, and what we have here are Figuarts. We have Daima Goku Mini version Super Saiyan, and it's a premium Bandai exclusive now. There's a little bit to talk about on that, and we're gonna go through a couple different things in this video. First of all, let's just go through the general information, right? This is $35, so it's not any more expensive than the general release for the base form, right? The delivery month they saying is July 2025. Pre-orders opened yesterday, December the 2nd, 8 p.m. my time. What else? So what are they saying? So you get a ×2 free shipping chance from December the 2nd to January 5th, 2025. Now, how do you do it, right? How do you go about doing it? So in this purple picture right here, let me see if I can zoom in real quick. It says, first of all, you got to pre-order Dragon Ball Daima Goku Super Saiyan Mini between, of course, the time periods of December 2nd, 2024 and January 1st, 2025. So roughly a month. You get a whole month and a little bit to get the opportunity. It says the free shipping for the Daima figure will be applied automatically, plus get an additional coupon. Within 2 weeks after ordering the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Son Goku Mini DAIMA, you will receive a coupon that you can use for future purchases of Dragon Ball SH Figuarts items. Now, the only thing that sucks about that is, why can't it just be a coupon period for free shipping? Like, what if I want something like from Gundam or Naruto or Bleach? Right? That would be cool. But it seems like it's only for Dragon Ball, just based on the wording. What else? Worldwide same time delivery behind the products. I don't think any of that is really important. What is this? Shipping? Wait, ×2 shipping excluding tax. Okay, I don't. Oh yeah, okay, and then they have the arrows pointing saying that it's free shipping. Okay, cool. So with this product right here, the only thing they managed to do with this particular figure release, and this is gonna like kind of go into the discussion. Yo, these automated things that be listening to your voice is crazy. But either way, sorry for that disruption. We're gonna go through the pictures real quick, of course, because I usually do that first, typically on Instagram, but I just went straight to the website this time around. However, point being is this: for this particular release, all that's special about this release, in my opinion, is that it's low-key. The biggest thing about this release is just harder to get. Truth be told, that's literally it. It's the same price as the general release, and I guess you could say that about most premium Bandais, that they're just harder to get. But truthfully, like, this is the same mold as the general release for the Mini Daima Goku, just a different hair sculpt. And to be fair, the hair sculpt is on point for how it looks in the show, right? Looks great. Besides that, it just is what it is. Like, if you're interested in this, I guess cop it, and if it ships to your country, cop it. Because I know the biggest complaint ever about premium Bandai has always been that it doesn't ship everywhere. Now, one thing I will say is that when the 100% freezer went up, and I'm always going to mention this when it comes to premium Bandai, they had something in the caption on the Instagram post that said, for places without premium Bandai, limited standard release or limited general release. It was something, the wording was something to that effect. And I would like to, if anybody lives in those countries where they had that limited general release or standard release, let me know, like, how hard was it to get the freezer? But I wish they would do that more often for certain releases, right? Just to make the stuff more accessible. This is one of those things where you're either going to get it or you're not. I know a lot of people are not really into Dragon Ball Daima like that. Now, with the most recent episode, it's definitely picked up a bit, just in terms of sheer action, and that that exciting part of Dragon Ball that I know a lot of people come to Dragon Ball for, which is, you know, the fights and the intensity and things of that nature. And, you know, just listening to some things that, you know, the Dragon Ball fandom sometimes says, I feel like, I ain't gonna lie, I would just keep it 100. A lot of people are kind of into Dragon Ball. It's very evident for the fights, because a lot of times it seems like people can't even be bothered to remember the lore properly. So that's why they end up confused on a lot of things. I remember, just side note real quick, just little side note, I guess venting slash rant. I remember when Dragon Ball Super was going on, and somebody asked, well, I was on a forum and somebody asked, well, how come each universe doesn't have its own Xeno? And it was like, yo, are you paying attention to the show? You fucking moron? But either way, I had to get that out. That being said, it's like I said, it's not a whole lot to say about this particular release. Now, what we're gonna move on to, and what we're gonna further discuss, is some of the stuff that was revealed during the like Tokyo show time periods, or late November. Some of those reveals, because I never actually did cover them. And then we're gonna do a little bit of discussion for, you know, what I think about the future of the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball line will be, in terms of, you know, like the near future. So now we're on the page of Tamashii. Now, you know, the figures is not really hitting like that, not even in terms of like the sheer sculpt or quality of the figure or how it looks, but you know, the characters is not really hitting like that when they put 3 brand new figures in the same carousel on Instagram. Like, they didn't even get their separate things. Now, to be fair, it says pending licensor approval, so before they show off too much, they probably want to have the shit approved, right? So you have, of course, L'Oreal, Han Solo himself, Dragon Ball Edition, Pansy, Princess Leia. Now, I don't know a whole lot about Star Wars and whatnot, but I do know some of the key names and the relevance, thanks to my good man Cyoris. And of course, we have Shin, and I ain't gonna lie, I kind of want Shin, you know, but that's neither here nor there. We don't have official release dates for these things, which is another reason why I didn't cover it. It was just kind of like just a reveal. But I want to take this time to really talk about how Daima is gonna be affecting the release schedule for, you know, the Dragon Ball figures, because at this point in time, what people are interested in from Dragon Ball as far as figures go is either get back to the super content, like for example getting an Ultra Ego Vegeta, getting a Moro figure, or getting just the Z stuff, right? And I think, and I discussed this with my good man Cyoris, I think what's going to happen is Daima is probably going to, at this point, going to take up a large portion of the releases. It's going to have people irritated, like, oh, nobody wants this stuff. You know the typical stuff that fans say and things of that nature. Now, 2 things will happen. Some cool stuff will happen in Daima, and then all of a sudden some people are going to change their tone, which is already, I've seen happened, especially with the most recent episode. And then the second thing will happen is some people just won't be moved by Daima at all in any type of way, and it's just not their thing. But what they will do, Tamashii, is they're going to give us either 1 or 2 banger releases from the Z era or GT era. And then people immediately are going to forget about all the releases that they didn't care about. And that's how Tamashii ropes us in. A lot of times they get us emotionally, like, all right, whack release, whack release, whack release. At least in terms of the general opinion of the fandom, right? That's how I'm speaking. In the general opinion of the fandom. Whack release, whack release, whack release, whack release. Oh shit! Suppress Super Saiyan Broly! They just revealed Suppress Super Saiyan Broly! Oh my god! And y'all know that's true. Y'all know that's a fact. If they showed that off, that all is forgiven. And that's how Tamashii is able to work us. Perfect Cell! Oh my god! All is forgiven. And it's just so interesting watching this pattern with the fandom, just, you know, observing everything. It works that way every time. People are disgruntled. Something cool happens, and this could go, you could even apply this to the show, whether it's Dragon Ball Super or Dragon Ball Daima. oh, this shit is whack, this shit is boring. The little cool flashy thing happens and oh my god, all is forgiven, right? And I guess you could say you could apply this with any series, but it's just funny because since I work with Dragon Ball primarily, that's what I know, you know? So I'm gonna speak to what I know, and I've seen this time and time again. It's just funny to watch. And I had one more thing I wanted to say in regards to that too, but I had it in my mind, then I forgot it. But I know with the like one banger release, whatever that might be from the Z era, all will be forgiven, and then they'll keep on stalling out with the Daima stuff until they can't stall no more. But the stalling allows them to, I guess, perfect some stuff in the background in regards to the Z era stuff, so that's a bright side to that. Damn, I wish I could remember that last thing I wanted to say. Maybe I'll just sit here in silence until I remember it, then I'll cut out the silence, you know, when y'all see the video, and then just cut to that part where I remember what I wanted to say. But, damn. I wish I could remember. Okay, in the meantime, what I'll say is this. If that Super Saiyan Goku, if that Super Saiyan Daima Mini Goku is a premium Bandai exclusive, then a good is definitely pretty much a guaranteed chance. Now, I could be wrong, but I feel like it's pretty much a guaranteed chance that that Super Saiyan Vegeta from Daima is definitely going to be a premium Bandai exclusive. In fact, a lot of Vegetas end up being premium Bandai exclusives anyway, like more often than not. Vegeta, the character, no matter what variation, ends up being that. Not saying it happens every time, but it happens more often than not. So, you know, be prepared for that. As far as these figures right here, which of them is going to be premium Bandai exclusives? There's no way to really tell. One of them could be premium Bandai, and then the other two could be general. Vice versa. Two of them could be premium Bandai. One of them could be general. Wait, did I just say that? I'm all over the place, but y'all get the point that I'm trying to make. Yeah, this is not like I guess I can't say that I'm super excited for this, but I can't say I'm shocked either, because Daima is the main thing right now, and until it's not the main thing, that's going to be the main thing. You know, that these are going to be the main releases. And also, even after Daima is over, if the rumors are true about it only being 20 episodes or what have you, it's still going to be a little bit to release from Daima. You know, they got the Tamagami, you got Dr. Arinsu, you got King Goma, you got whoever the final, the many bosses are besides the Tagami. You got whoever the final boss is for the show. Don't forget that Goku in the show got the join bugs, so perhaps the join bugs is going to result in some type of different fusion from whoever. Maybe it's Shen and Goku that fuse. Not this is kind of turning into like an anime discussion. All right. But you get what I'm saying. Like all these characters can be turned into figures. That's the main point. Damn, I can't remember that one point I wanted to make. Found a bunch of other points, but I guess it's kind of like discussion / rambling. It seems like some of y'all like the rambling regardless. So yeah, that's it. Maybe I'll have to do an overtime. I really want to think. I'm gonna cut the video like right now. As usual, thank you guys for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Don't think that I don't ever appreciate it. It's just sometimes I get into like either like, oh, I don't know what to make a video about, but it's like plenty of things I can make videos about. Like there's plenty of reviews that I have backlogged. You know, I got like, at least it keeps on building up more and more. I got like 20, 30 reviews to do, or showcases and like showcases / reviews. So, you know, stay tuned for that. I know I've been saying stay tuned for mad long, but just bear with me. And until I think of that last point that I wanted to make, peace. I always appreciate your support.